The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners TetrisAttakr 2024 Speedrun Tournament. And we are getting towards the end of our loser semifinals matchup. We have a super hype game today, and for a game this hype, we have spared no expense in setting up a live broadcaster's booth featuring K-Man and I Like Being Smart, coming at you out of Winnipeg, Manitoba.
I'm very excited to be here, very excited to watch this match, and it's going to be good with Cards versus TetrisAttakr today, and I'm excited to watch it live from the great country of Canada. Canada's pretty great, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Smart's been taking a little tour of Canada. She was in Toronto for a test tourney. She hopped over to Winnipeg to visit me. So we're here live, but today is not about us. It is about the super exciting matchup between Cards and TetrisAttakr coming up shortly. But first, if you are joining us for the first time, or you are just not familiar with the speedrun strats that our competitors are going to be using, we put together a handy tutorial video by CardsOfTheHeart to show you just how our runners will be playing through this game.
TetrisAttakr is a match 3 puzzle game released for the Super Nintendo in North America and Europe based on the Super Famicom game Paled Upon. It was also localized and broadcast through the Super Famicom's Satellaview add-on multiple times throughout its service. Both versions are playable in this tournament. Swapping up to 2 panels in your stack at a time, match at least 3 panels of the same color horizontally or vertically to make the panels disappear. Simply matching 3, however, will not be enough to win. You need to make combos and chains to not only stop your stack's gradual rising for a short time and prevent your stack from breaking through the top of your field, but also send garbage to your opponent to force their stack to the top of their field. Make combos by matching more than 3 panels at once. The amount of time they stop rising the stack is minimal, but so is the amount of time their garbage makes the opponent's field shake. Quick wins can be achieved if you stack combo garbage correctly. Make chains by linking sets of matches together. Make one set of panels disappear and then let the panels directly above them fall into another match. Their garbage makes the opponent's field shake more, but they stop the rising stack for much longer. Forcing your opponent's stack to the top is more consistent with larger chain garbage. To beat the CPU opponents, you must either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is topped out, send so much garbage that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage in a way to make them think they can no longer make a move. Due to how combo garbage is handled in this game, this is by far the least likely scenario. In Versus mode, the easy level has 10 stages, the normal level has 11, and the levels Hard and V-Hard as we call it have 12. In this tournament, players will be racing each other through all of those stages to defeat the final stage as fast as they can. The player who does that first wins the race. The player who wins a predetermined number of races first wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players.
So we have made our way to the loser semifinals matchup, and this tournament has been double elimination. And this is going to be a V-Hard best of 5 matchup. And naturally, the tournament winner is going to get the highly sought after Discord title of TetrisAttakr 2024 champion. And the top 4 finishers will be awarded from the prize pool, no matter what that prize pool gets to, and you can help fund our prize pool. You can pitch in with your Twitch bits and your Twitch subscriptions. The subscriptions will boost a pool by $1, $2, or $6 depending on the tier. Your bits and donations will directly go into that pool. And as of right now, under the $500 threshold, our champion is going to get paid out 40%. And right now, it's just the top four. So everyone is in the money right now. But as someone who finished in the top eight, be really neat if we make it to that $500 prize threshold. You can help Tayman ND get a Wendy's Baconator combo meal. I think that's the most important part of today, really. And we are in the top four right now. So all these competitors are in the money at the moment, but they're going to be looking to maybe get a couple more Baconators on their plate. We have the loser semifinal matchup between TetrisAttakr and Cards of the Heart. And what do you think about this matchup, Nicole? We have a real dark horse who's made his way deep into this tournament.
Yeah, I was surprised because I've been a little bit busy on the weekends, but TetrisAttakr has made a loser's bracket pair-up run, and it has been incredibly impressive to see. And apparently, the little broadcast birdie told us that these guys have never faced each other in Tetris Attack before. So it will be very interesting to see how this all works out. But I do not envy the winner of this, as you can see, because the winner of this has to face FFR. So, yeah, it's going to be top tier Tetris Attack gameplay, and I can't wait to see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, to reference a meme from the DDR tournament we were watching together, this is going to be some good butt Tetris Attack
Yeah.
to keep it PG for the mini TAs who might be in the chat. But yeah, TetrisAttakr had that really tough loss to me. I came back down 0-2 to beat TA, but he has now outlasted me in this tournament. He's gonna continue. He's gonna try to continue his giant slaying. You know, I think I'm somewhat of a giant. It didn't quite slay me, but he slayed Foxy Man, slayed Ty. Ty's been a bit of a giant in this tournament. Gonna try to slay Cards of the Heart. And what do you think TA is gonna have to do to take Cards down today?
I mean, honestly, I think he's literally just going to have to play the highest level quality gameplay he possibly can. I mean, Cards is so consistent, and that's what we know him for. And, you know, combos are so important in the Tetris Attack setting. And TA will have to bring his A game in order to win. I want to keep this loser's bracket run going, but ultimately I think Cards is going to have the edge here. I don't know if it's going to be 3-1 or 3-2, but I'm thinking TA will definitely take one game off of Cards in the set.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you there. I think Cards just had it a little rough this tournament. You know, got knocked down by Ty in the winners bracket. That was a bit of an upset. I took him right up to the wire. Definitely not a clean victory there. Still has that top tier gameplay that we've seen from old reliable Cards, but maybe just a little vulnerability in this tournament so far. So if TA can continue to play to his potential, get those hands warm, it's going to be the battle of the warm hands. Who can get those hands to the highest temperature? But I think ultimately Card is going to put together a heck of a run here and take this in 4 games.
Awesome. Well, we've got Cards of the Heart, legendary speedrunner. We've got TetrisAttakr, legendary Tetris Attack player, facing off in the loser semifinals right now.
Oh god. Oh geez.
It's too cold.
I wasn't hydrated enough for that.
Okay, well.
We Cards.
Right now.
Card is,
Cough, cough,
Card
cough,
is
die.
wondering why he agreed to allow this to happen. So hopefully that won't. So I think our competitors will just pop into the race room and just think they know they can get started here.
All right. Stay hydrated, kids.
I am not logged into racetime.gg.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Please log me in.
Hey!
All right, they have gotten word that they can go ahead and get started. So we will be counting down shortly, or the only match of today. So savor it while it lasts, competitors. I think competitors and spectators. I think we're hoping for this one to go maximum chaos.
Yes, maximum chaos, just like round 2 of the FIDE Candidates Championship 2024 happening in Toronto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, for reference, since no one's going to understand this, all 4 games were decisive in round
Ooh.
2, which is maximum chaos for a top level tournament. So let's hope this
Yeah.
goes to game 5, which is our version of maximum chaos.
Can they have a tie-in chest and bring it to a game 6?
I mean, there's like tiebreakers later, but all right.
So we are underway. V Hard best of 5. Number 2 seed Cards of the Heart versus 11 seed TetrisAttakr, and let's see how Lakitu sets the tone here.
Yeah, Lakitu in V-Hard can be a little bit frustrating, but our competitors today definitely have the ability
Ooh.
to combo and chain their way to a very ridiculously good Lakitu. Oh my gosh. Sub 15 Lakitus and V-Hard is...
Yeah, very good. Definitely takes some cooperation from Lakitu, but both our competitors getting those pillars. Those are our favorite feature of architecture here in the League of Puzzle Speedrunners. Those pillars holding up and giving our opponents a kill. TA a little short here, but that's a strong follow-up. But Bumpty has the clear right setup, and Cards' Bumpty is going all the way down.
Yeah, major dump stacking there from Cards' Bumpty. There are multiple opportunities to waste some time there, but looks like we're still... I think TA looks like his feed's a little bit ahead of Cards, I think, from what I saw, maybe a couple seconds.
Yeah.
So
I think Cards is slightly ahead here, but like
one of them slightly ahead.
virtually tied and like nothing. The way I guess you've been busy all weekend, but these Bowsers, these caves have been especially trolly so far. And we got 15 and 17. So we're still roughly knotted up here.
Oh, you mean from last weekend? Yeah.
No, yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Yesterday. Yes, I was watching chess and I was flying on some planes. So
we had like 3-minute Bowsers.
Whoa!
and multiple Bowser deaths. So in V Hard, competitors just want to keep it close because when you get to the cave, anything can happen. That is a great wiggler from Cards. TA a little short on that attack, and that wiggler is way down low.
Goodness gracious!
TA's raising his stack, and wiggler not quite gonna have time. That's not disastrous, but not what you want to see. Cards is gonna take about half the stage lead here.
Those lag chains on the 5 and 6 combos are always very pretty to...
The scam clear, the incidental clear on Froggy's side, giving him enough time, but still getting a 17.
Yeah, that's all you can really ask for when you have those incidental clears is instant death right afterwards. So
Yeah.
Card's incredibly lucky that didn't go longer than it needed to. So come on.
Froggy. No one likes you. I think Froggy needs more hate. like people don't hate on Froggy enough, but Froggy like always downstacks and does some crap, like during my runs at least. And
Right, because Poochie gets a lot of crap. Lungefish gets a lot. You know, Lakitu, you know, being, you know, jerk. But you're right. I think Froggy is the other stage I very much struggle with in this early game before we get to Cave. So
yeah, Froggy consistently going down pretty low. TA going up against his namesake here. Let's see if Blarg will recognize family or not. Oh, that's is this going to be in? Blarg is doing some major scamming.
Whoa.
But, okay, but still gets to 17. Oh, and Cards is one line short. Is this could be no?
Wow.
The super duper scam, and yeah, this is why we give Lungefish a ton of crap. That's gonna be an automatic chain on second tier. We see TA.
What? What?
You don't need the he's never gonna raise the stack again.
Oh no!
He's not gonna do it.
Oh my goodness!
And that was TA's chance to
Yeah.
pick up a bunch of ground. Might still make up a little bit. I mean, he's definitely keeping it within the margin of troll, but that's rough.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate. Because if TA gets like a solid 15-20 seconds there, but trying to get through.
Oh, careful! You're popped out again. No, please don't do this to our buddy. Ah. Oh, and Cards has to be careful. That's going to be a chain.
Wow.
On TA's side, why is this game so bad?
Oh my goodness! Wow. So, yeah, these last couple of opponents before Cave are not that easy either. Fun fact. The birds, the fish, the frogs, the clouds, and the dogs. Sure.
It's like in the cats and the cradles and the silver spoon.
Yeah.
Little Boy Blue and the Man in the Moon.
Why did we have that song for our show that was space themed? Oh my god, that would have been brilliant. But anyway, besides.
Don't worry, we're just astounded at how clever we are.
Yeah.
Oh, the frame perfect kill on TA, and he really needed that to keep this competitive. And yeah, if anyone's wondering why there's just one voice, one name popping up in commentary, we have I Like Being Smart live with K-Man in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Something.
I should really know as a permanent resident here.
I know.
In any case, those are some pillars on TA's Koopa, but not much combos with it. It's gonna get one more line. Those are some big pillars on.
Oh wow.
There's gonna be an automatic chain on TA's side.
Oh jeez. Yeah, this is just. They started off super even, and then just. Like, and it's not like Cards has been having an insane run either. There have been several clears on his side too. So, perhaps the game, we'll see. But perhaps the game TA needed to take advantage of here from how Cards is playing. But Bowser is still a thing. Bowser is absolutely still a thing.
Bowser's still a thing, and not the perfect run from Card, but this is still like on pace for like a mid-8.
Right. I forget. It's like quote unquote sketchy runs, but they're still ridiculous lines. Yes, things us mere mortals cannot understand in the slightest.
It's like how you would give me crap about getting upset about a 25 minute S hard, and you're like, oh, that is just mediocre. Like we hold our top players to the top players. They hold themselves to that standard as well. Cards with a full stage lead, and but it's not over till the Bowser croaks, and we've seen some really trolly Bowsers. So he's gonna put together. That is a solid opening.
Wow.
Bowser's gonna down stack. Gonna do some chaining. And
Ooh.
Bowser could run out of blocks here. That's a squish.
Wow.
That's a conch. Cards of the Heart getting rewarded with a solid 24-second Bowser. He's going to take the first game. Meanwhile, and rubbing salt in the wound, TA's Kamek gets the horizontal.
Oh, man. Oh, there's some second tier opportunity. Oh, second tier. Oh.
And oh my god. And then the automatic chain off of that. Yeah, like, like what we talk about, it's hard to play perfectly.
Yeah.
TA has been playing solidly.
Absolutely.
And just V-Hard is doing its thing.
Yeah. V-Hard is ridiculous. So there's just no way around it. V-Hard, just fun fact, folks. We're watching some top level gameplay today, but this game still isn't that easy. Like, we make it look really okay. They make it look really easy.
You make it look easy too.
Sometimes, occasionally I can do some stuff, but it's not an easy vibe. You really, I think the thing that makes TetrisAttakr kind of interesting is it's really about consistency, but even if you do the consistent thing for 12 straight rounds, like, it might not work anyway.
Yeah.
So even the best players can get really kind of
Bowser? Okay.
trolled. So, okay. All right. Well, TA at least comes in with a sub 10 here, so that's feels good. But man,
Yeah, that
813 is a time.
TA showing us that awesome swag that he has. That kind of hard to tell from our angle, but it's definitely a TetrisAttakr themed shirt. He came out of the womb, and his parents dubbed him TetrisAttakr. It was as a birthmark.
Actually, quite a while ago, Mrs. TA actually made me like a water bottle with a TetrisAttakr theme on it that I have. So
I remember that. When did you meet up?
No, she sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
She made it, and then she sent it. Well, I paid for it, clearly, because that would be rude. But, she sent it to me, and I use it as my my water bottle for the gym, actually. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same design? Oh, yeah, that design is sick, then. Yeah, that is it's a very good design. Top tier, 10 out of 10.
Shout outs to the lovely second class unicorn, TetrisAttakr's wife, sometimes called Mrs. TA, but
I think I just made that up now.
She also has a name, so.
But we still call them the mini TAs.
We call them the mini TAs.
Yeah.
No docs. One day they shall choose their own names and venture to the wilds of the internet. Yes, Cards has the first star from game 1, and we'll be kicking down game 2 shortly. But what do you think TA can do to turn things around, or is it even within his power?
It seemed like he was getting a couple of his attacks were short, but overall it seemed like he was getting what he wanted. You hate to say I hope for better RNG in this kind of scenario, but maybe just lean maybe a tiny bit heavier, just one more line, one more combo, one more chain, because what he's doing is very solid right now. You don't want to overdo it, especially against Cards, when Cards can optimize so well.
Yeah, perhaps I worded that poorly by saying, is it within his power? Like, it clearly is, but then more so referring to the RNG. I don't know how much more he could have done there.
No, I don't think he could have done much more. There were only maybe 1 or 2 spots, but it's the right idea. But if Cards is just gonna get sub 830,
oh, look at this!
There's only so much you can do.
This is a
beautiful goodness!
By TA, but
that is so pretty. But just a little bit short there.
You can't do anything about that. That's a very solid attack. And there's going to be a chain. Can we just, please stop that game? That's going to give Lakitu time to not get the second tier. Okay, thank goodness. He is he is shaking his head. He is remembering the Phoenix Suns playoff performance in Game 7. Not the good time to think about that, TA. I think you need to focus up on bouncing back against Bumpty here.
Good ball.
Oh no.
Did you do that intentionally?
Listen, I have a dark power. I have a dark power that I'm not even aware of. Because I make puns, I make accidental puns all the time.
Wow.
Cards getting a 19. TA making up a little bit of time with the 17 there. And again, he just has to keep it close. Like when he fell a stage behind, like
Oh yeah.
that's like the limit. You don't want to be anything can happen, but you don't want to rely on that. So he's gonna try to keep it under a stage, going into cave, and that is a really good setup there. Into the 5 combo. I would dropping that. There's some pillars on dog side. That's gonna be a 12.
Yeah, and Cards had to extend his chain out there, but gets
Wow.
very lucky that Poochie didn't take advantage of that. Because Cards was missing some combos and had to take that out to an X7, so... or an X6, I think, with an extra 8 combo, but...
Yeah, getting the 19-second crush, that's very very important. TA trying to get something started here. Maybe pressing a little bit. Ah, come on, TA.
Oh, and Cards is short, too, giving Wiggler enough time to find something there.
All these color conflicts, just not giving TA a good time, and he really has to get something going here. This is getting into like pretty bad territory.
Oh, goodness.
That is rough.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. And just sometimes there's like the color conflicts and you're looking and you can't do the combos because you're, and at least in my brain, I'm trying to get rid of like everything and not mess it up. And it's like, I think the thing with me, like TetrisAttakr versus Pokemon Puzzle League, is just the speed you need to send stuff. Like, it's like a lot of the top players just send their attacks so quickly. And that's really something you need to focus on in this game.
Okay, TA picking up 8 seconds. He's still within.
Oh yeah,
within 10 seconds. I mean, Cards also had a pretty bad Wiggler, which kept TA from falling super behind.
Right.
So you just gotta keep doing your thing. I mean, like it's easy to panic and get stuck in that cycle because you just want to win as fast as possible. But you gotta get your attack sent. You gotta send enough ammunition. And how is Blarg said
Wow,
that much garbage? What are you doing? Sometimes the board will just give the AI like 4 combos, and it's like, this is, oh no.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about. Even if you do send what you think is enough ammunition, sometimes just that happens, and you think like 7 lines are enough, and you need like 9 or 10. It's like, this game, dude, why? And then you internally cry inside, and then you go to the Discord, and everyone understands. It's pretty awesome.
We're all peas of the same pod here.
Agreed.
And that lungefish is really a pie on TA's side.
Man.
This should be good here though, and like honestly 20. Okay, 22, not bad. TA is staying close, and this is gonna be like over 5 minutes going into the cave. Oh, I guess Cards' stream's a little different. He could be under 5 minutes, but not exactly what they're looking for right now. Please get those frames in. That is a super low Kamek and
Okay, this is
Raven.
This is TA's chance to get back, because that's just what I was talking about. You think you need something that's like 10 or 11 lines of garbage there that Cards needed, and let's see if TA can bounce back here a little bit. Oh no! What are you doing, Raven? What? Drop!
Drop it.
Oh no!
Drop it. Oh, he's got one more coming here. Okay, that's gonna be it. But this is, man, just TA getting a little flustered, and the RNG is not helping him at all here. This Cards' Koopa's downstacking, gets an 18.
And if Cards can turn on the jets and cave here, you know, that's like we were saying earlier, like you don't want to be 1+ stage behind. It's just against these types of players, it's very difficult to come back from that. Not impossible, but you're not putting yourself in a good spot.
TA gets a 19. He's
Very
keeping
nice.
pace.
Very
Keeping
nice.
pace with Card, but this is going to be an awkward down stack for Card's plant, and he gets a 16. That's going to be hard to.
Wolf.
I don't know if TA is a screen watcher, but this was probably the time to go balls to the wall and hope. He's okay. That's a good recovery there. He's gonna not to take any chances here. Plant out. There's a clear right there in the pillar, but not gonna have anything else here.
Okay, and Kamek on Cards' side here is going to downstack into.
There's nothing.
Just
stalling, keep
but
scamming. Okay, this is probably gonna give Kamek enough time to downstack.
Whoa, okay.
All right.
Okay.
This is TA's chance here, and that is a beautiful attack. That's okay. Cards gets a 43. Is TA's Kamek gonna cooperate? I mean, he is still at least half his age behind her going to the Bowser. Kamek's gonna get a clear.
Oh man.
And this is still Cards' game to lose here. Probably gonna get the kill here.
Okay. Alright. So TA's hope is Bowser jail.
Yes, TA needs a Bowser jail from Cards' Bowser. But Bowser's gonna have some really awkward down stacking, but still gets there.
Oh man.
The TA. Oh, but there's nothing else. There's nothing else here on Cards' Bowser.
No.
And that's gonna do it. Not enough trolling. And TA's Bowser not going super smoothly either. This could be good. Nope. Of course gets the second tier.
My favorite memory of Tetris is seeing the 4-way race live, being in the crowd, and just yelling second tier sucks at the top of my lungs. Or not something to the effect of getting really mad at second tier, like in the GDQ crowd. It's just awful. It's still awful. Years and years later, second tier is still absolute trash. So
we have something in the League of Puzzle Speedrunners community called Angry Empathy, where we shout at our opponent's second tier and say why as we watch someone get a 3-minute Bowser. The Cards of the Heart is going to get the second star on that race. 823 to 857. Definitely a closer matchup, but I think TA is not quite playing up to his potential here. But if he puts it together, we know he can beat these times. But 823 and 813, that is just really hard to go again.
yeah.
And I think it's also been the RNG has been on Card side as well.
Yes, but we do want maximum chaos. The reverse sweep. As much as I am a Cards fangirl openly, like the reverse sweep would be pretty awesome. So.
How poetic would that be if, after getting reverse sweep in his first match, he gets to reverse sweep on Cards? That'd be a thing of beauty.
It would.
Let's go maximum chaos.
Chaos.
So, I heard that you had trouble getting into Canada because the border agents found that you don't like poutine.
it's, it's,
You were detained. You were detained for several hours.
look, we walk in, and there's a bunch of lines, and you get filed through. This is Toronto Pearson Airport, for the record. You get filed through to this large center column where there's a bunch of like stuff, and there's all these terminals, but no one is at the terminals, and there is nothing saying you need to go to the terminal. So apparently I entered something in incorrectly, waited 20 extra minutes to talk to the border agent, and she said, "Do you have any alcohol or tobacco?" I said, "No." She said, "Why are you visiting Canada?" I said, "To visit some friends and watch a chess tournament." And then she stamped my pass and I went through.
It sounds like an issue of poor signage.
There was no, the first sign you see is receipt. How is that supposed to help you if you don't need the receipt of what? The receipt of what?
The receipt, so for future reference, the receipt prints off when you check in at the kiosk.
Right. It says you need to go to the kiosk because there's no one there. There's 200 kiosks and 2 people using them. It is absolute trash.
Yeah,
Canada, you are amazing, but your airports and your systems are weird,
I mean,
okay?
that's Pearson. Like, Pearson has a reputation. What do you guys think of airports? Let us know in the comments below. We see
Canada just does so many things right, but your airports are, the security procedures are bizarre, but that's okay.
yeah, good match between Cards and TA here. Cards is probably off to a small lead. Why are you that far down? And why do you have a clear?
Wow, that is just straight up unfortunate.
I mean, sometimes it do be in that manner. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful lag chain by Cards.
Oh, that's pretty.
This could be a 9!
Ah.
Incredible.
And that's the power of those quick attacks.
And what's this TA? That's going to be an auto. Excuse me! TA cannot buy a good stage right now. What do you do about this? I think he's been playing, maybe not quite as good as Cards, but, you know, very solidly.
Right.
This should be closer than that.
Absolutely.
But Cards also getting his share of the shaft, and then...
And TA just gesturing to the camera, being like, what else can I do here?
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
In the eternal words of the dying. That's what my last words are going to be. What was I supposed to do about life? This is see a TA get this attack started. Going out to an X6. I don't think he really has any change. He has one combo with that.
Okay, follow-up is...
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Luckily that worked out for him. That could have gone a lot worse. This Froggy is gonna downstack into a death on Cards' side. He got the heebie-jeebies from that. I mean, it really depends on the airport. Like, I love Minneapolis Airport. Like, one of the best airports in the country. And Pearson, for how big it is, like, they do their best. Oh, that's a beautiful attack from PA.
Wow.
He gets rewarded for his attack. Imagine that. Oh, and Cards' Blarg got a little extra time from that scam clear. That's going to be a chain.
Okay, here we go.
Right. This is... Oh, I see.
Don't call it a comeback, but this is the time. If TA is gonna gain some time, it's right now.
Okay, that's
solid attack.
Beautiful.
Solid attack.
Okay, please. Please?
Can
you not? Please?
Oh my god. That's just so disappointing.
Oh my god, just doesn't make up any time with that beautiful attack. These opponents, like, they will keep looking for clears until they can't, and then that's when their programming kicks in. Look at that airwalk from Lunge Bob Burnquist Fish. Incredible. Guess a 36. This is, again, another opportunity for TA, but this lunge fish is just so low. But
Yeah, there we go.
But the pillar holds up.
Okay. We're starting to be back in business here. If they can get to cave, if TA can get to cave somewhat close, and then cave those cave things, there's still a chance. This is still a race here, you guys.
Yeah, but TA is still about half a stage behind. He can't fall any further back. But this, okay, he's got it. That bird is pretty high, but you know we know that can change in an instant.
Oh.
Drop it. Oh, he's still one line short. No, this is... TA needs this. Oh, no. Drop it? Oh, no.
Okay. All right.
This should...
Wow.
Game is just not helping anyone. If you want to feel like your choices in life, the effort you put into life and your skills matters, don't speedrun TetrisAttakr. That's a 14 from Cards. He's bopping.
Wow.
You can speedrun this game and have fun, but just
Yeah.
you're not gonna get rewarded all the time. Just keep that in mind. TA is going out to an X7. You can tell that he just doesn't want to get shafted here.
It's one of those days playing the game where you think you've sent enough and you haven't sent enough, and then you oversend to make sure you've sent enough, but then you're too slow, and it's like, why is this game? Just not even what is this game, just why is this game?
Oh, and Cards has not sent enough, or he's not waited long enough? Is this, what's this bird gonna do? Cards is still a little short. You can see he's getting a little pinned down by this garbage.
Oh! Wow, what is that misplay? What? Oh!
I think that bird, they didn't realize where that purple was and thought they had a clear. I don't think I've seen that very often.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm not very good at computer watching, but like, that's very abnormal. Goodness gracious.
Okay, this should be good on TA side, unless he gets to those. Yep, well, yeah.
Oh my god, that lag chain was so sick, Cards.
Those triangles are
That
right there.
lag chain was so good. Reward the man. Reward the man.
Down stack. Scam clear into a clear. Okay, gonna be another chain. That's gonna give Raven time to chain, and Raven's probably gonna go, or Hammock.
Yeah?
They're just all terrible.
They're all birds.
They're all
birds, and they all suck because all video game birds suck. So there you go.
Some birds are okay.
Some birds. That's true. Legit.
Okay, TA is going. He's going balls to the wall. He's risking it. Down stack. But there's a scam clear. Can you stop? Can you?
Wow.
Can you just stop? Can you just like? Okay, gets the crush, but it might be too little, too late.
Yeah.
Cards has already started. Bowser. Bowser has been a little gentler. That is a really awkward pillar. What is... Okay. Bowser?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow! Bowser was running on fumes there.
Wow. Whoa.
And it's gonna be... it's gonna be really...
Away from Cards being a Bowser jail there. Holy moly. Oh. And an 828 from Cards for
Look-
game 3.
Look at that consistency, man. that was just your average card drum. That was like average luck.
Right.
You got average luck and you get low eights. Like that's what you're up against. And cards, putting this this Cinderella story of TA to an end, but super respectable, super impressive performance from
absolutely.
TA. Get in the top 4. Like that might be his highest performance to date.
Yeah. Yeah, TA played very solidly, and just sometimes the game just doesn't like you, and
No, that's why we.
That's why we. It's why we. What is it? Oh no! I had the thing in my head. When you try, ignore the update. That's why we always ignore the update.
Wait, what's that?
Right, because like how the newfangled games nowadays, you can do like they do updates, but we ignore the update.
Ignore the update.
Yeah. On a game that was made in the 90s before that was a thing. Yeah,
what if
100%.
What if they patch Bowser and we just haven't realized it? The new discovery. This is TA getting the Bowser that he needed cards to get.
Yeah, 100%.
Going on about a minute 56, minute 57, 58.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a 2-minute plus Bowser. This it's the worst.
Oh my goodness. It is not fair.
TA finishing performance-wise, finishing strong. RNG-wise, finishing poorly. With that 2-minute plus Bowser, he'll end up at a 1049. And GG's to TA for a well-fought rampage through this losers bracket.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a crazy bracket run. TA took out some very, very good TetrisAttakr opponents to get here. But Cards is the thing that amazes me about Cards is his just longevity. Like the fact that he's been around the community for so long and still can play at this high of a level is just, it's so impressive. And when you just come up against 3 runs that are all sub 830, like what can you do? Other than just go, GG, I got 4th, and we'll take those. So
yeah, TA still has the prize pool consolation gonna be enough for at least one Subway footlong sandwich, maybe a couple. So that is gonna be it for TA. Let's go ahead and give Cards the final star and the win. Yay! We have, I mean, in these trying times, Nicole, I think it's good to have things that we can take comfort in.
Absolutely.
Things that are familiar and cozy. And what's more familiar and cozy than FFR Pro versus CardsOfTheHeart? Well, we'll talk about that in a moment, but let's give Cards the FaceTime that he deserves. Ta-da! Ding! CardsOfTheHeart wins his match against TetrisAttakr 3-0, moving on to losers finals and a date against FFR Pro. Dude, we love you, buddy. Getting that thumbnail up there. Such consistency. Cards is like, I'm amazed that I still haven't beaten Cards like in TA yet, but we've always gotten the full slate of games, and I consider that an accomplishment.
Yeah,
like I've brought him to 7 games twice and to 5 games out of the best of 5, and that's good. That's good against Cards. But he is such a consistent, reliable runner, and he is going to move on to losers finals, like we said. So let's take a look at how the bracket is shaping up. right now, this tournament is winding down to a close. So it is going to be FFR Pro 21 versus Cards of the Heart. FFR Pro kind of getting thrashed by Yoshi yesterday.
Yeah, I can relate to getting thrashed by Yoshi, though that was much more expected, but an honor to play him, but not always a pleasure, so that's for sure. Yeah, it's crazy. Like we've seen FFR and Cards play so many times and so many different of these games, and it's always a banger. So definitely worth staying tuned for that. Oh, right, today's Sunday, right?
Yeah, today's Sunday.
This is vacation. All the days kind of are just a thing. But yes, today's Sunday, so next weekend then, yeah.
I think next weekend we're taking a break for
right.
It's either Endless or or might be both of our side tournaments.
Yes,
The Endless
right.
and the Stage Clear, and then we'll get back to our final. Yeah, we only have 3 more matches left. We got the. Wait, no, is it?
Losers final and grand final.
Okay, yeah, we did winners final. Okay, we got 2 matches left. Wow, that's incredible. This tournament is just. I like this tournament's lasted a while.
But it's like better than like the super grind days, I think. So we found a nice happy medium.
I think this is a good balance,
right?
Because I think last year, like it was just single elimination,
right? Now it just felt too short.
It was just a few weeks,
right?
And like pools it does take a while, and Cards, for those who don't know, Cards basically runs these whole tournaments himself, and we don't want to ask him to just be responsible for like a month and a half, 2 months. Maybe we could expand it if we got some extra help, and like I should probably step up a little bit, to be honest. But I think if we have enough people, just jumping right into a double elimination bracket,
right,
gives you a solid like month, slightly higher than a month slate of games. So yeah, I think we're still fiddling around with the format. But I like how this tournament's played out so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Having some kind of qualifier and then a double elim feels like a nice happy medium from last year and the year before. So, but tweaks between events happen, and as someone who kind of 95% runs an event herself and organizes it, I can say from that perspective, it's props to Cards, because it's not easy to put all this together. So, and then he's good enough to have to play through all this.
Yeah.
Too. So
he is often making deep runs. So we are happy to hop on and help. And I think we have Cards with us here. He wants to. I'm not sure.
What are we?
Yeah, great job, you two. Oh, that was so good to listen to the banter, the live banter between you two. That was so good, so good. And GG's to TetrisAttakr for what a run! Basically playing through every single round of our losers bracket to get to this point. Absolutely amazing. Came in so clutch.
Yeah, starting from the bottom, now we here. So
you still made it pretty high.
Yeah. No, it's excellent. It's so good. Just the RNG was just not.
It was really bad.
Yeah, it's like when you have your like A-, B+ game, but your RNG is just mid. It's
no, it was like D. It was D tier.
That was D tier RNG. Yeah.
I can certainly understand that. Oh man. Well, there's not much left to this versus tournament. We are down to our final 2 matches. We'll get those done sometime in the next 3 weeks and bring this tournament to a close. But before that, we do have a couple of side tournaments to address. And I think before that, let's take a little reflection on what today brought us. What were your biggest takeaways from what you two saw today?
It was high quality gameplay with some questionable RNG, but your consistency cards is always astounding, and you are no easy foe. So TA put his best foot forward, but you come up against the cards trains sometimes, and it's 3 sub 830 times is monstrous to try to face if you're not, FFR Pro or Yoshi.
Right. That's
So
the problem.
yeah. But because in Canada, I actually did hang out with FFR Pro this week. So I do have a little inside scoop when I was talking to him about his opinion on this tournament. And I said, "Oh, so you're in the money, right?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's really cool." He's like, "Yeah, I'm going to get whatever the third place prize money is."
Oh.
So he is not feeling super confident about this upcoming match. So if that makes you feel any better, Cards.
I think FFR Pro was just still on tilt after yesterday.
That's true. That's probably... No, I talked to him before yesterday, actually. I talked to him earlier in the week, so that had not happened yet. But
he just knew it. Staring
he
down
know.
Yoshi and cards. Like,
Yeah.
that's hard. It's so hard. It's like you get the playoffs of any sport, and you just have to go against like beast after beast, and you just have to do your best and hope, basically. So like TA did his best. He hoped. The hope did not pay off. The hope was not rewarded. And everyone's good at this game. The end.
Indeed. And of course, now that the match is over, my hands have sufficiently warmed up to not feel completely clammy, so I guess there is something about the nerves of the bright lights that make things weird, but this is kind of the final 3 that I think everyone was expecting, and we will resolve the final 3 in fairly short order before this month of April is done. But before that, we are going to take a little bit of a break from the versus action for next weekend. We've got 2 side tournaments to bring you for the Endless and Stage Clear modes. Next weekend will be the Endless tournament on Saturday, and signups will be coming to the end very shortly next week. So if you want to get involved in the tournament, go to our start.gg/LPSTA2024 page and sign up for the Endless tournament. And then the Stage Clear tournament will be happening the week after that. So there's still a fair bit amount of action left to go. And I think the Sunday after the Stage Clear tournament, we will have losers finals. But I will have to work out schedules with FFR Pro to figure out what time will be best for us, and then we will let you know on Twitter at Puzzle Speedrun. Also, join our Discord, because you gotta join to play in our tournaments anyway, and we got a lot of people enthusiastic about these games in this series, and we've got some changes to the tournaments to bring you at the conclusion of these festivities. So there's a lot to look forward to. We might be in for a new era of puzzle speedrunning, so make sure you tune in for all that. But that is going to do it for our tournament coverage today. Good work, you two. Again, much appreciated to have the off collab live in the booth. That was definitely a fun thing to watch. So much appreciated.
Oh, Manitoba!
Go Canada. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad it worked out the way it did.
Indeed, so good. So for Tayman, ND, and I Like Being Smart, and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.